Welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving headfirst into the powerhouse world of modern visual networks. If you think marketing is still just, tossing giant blocks of text at your potential customers, you are definitely missing out. Today, we're really mastering platforms like Instagram and Pinterest. We're going to explore exactly why these visual networks are literally game changers, especially for certain industries, and how you can use them to reach potential clients through engaging images and short, snappy videos.
Let's start things off with a pretty critical question, especially for you small business owners and marketers out there trying to get noticed in this crazy, crowded, text-heavy digital landscape. Is your business truly being seen online? Because consumers, they're more connected than ever before. Every single second your company isn't engaging them on social media, well, that's a wasted opportunity. But hey, here's the best part. You don't have to outspend the biggest companies anymore. With the right visual tools, you can simply outsmart them.
Okay, here's our quick roadmap for today. 1. The visual marketing shift. 2. A spotlight on platforms. 3. Industries for visuals. 4. The power of photos. 5. Engaging short videos. And 6. Our visual success strategy.
All right, Section 1, the visual marketing shift. We're talking about a massive transition here.
So before you start stressing out about creating entirely new content from scratch, which, let's face it, is exhausting, let's talk about digital asset optimization, or DAO for short. This simply means taking stock of the digital content you've already got lying around. I'm talking old PowerPoint slideshows, graphs, random photos, and optimizing them for these new networks to drive traffic. It's really just about working smarter with the assets that are already right there at your fingertips.
Moving on to Section 2, Spotlight on Platforms. Let's look at the key visual networks.
Networks like Pinterest, Instagram, and Flickr, they absolutely dominate this space right now. And why is that? Well, because they are purpose-built from the ground up for sharing highly engaging visual content, rather than those long, formal blocks of text. The source material notes these networks are just perfect for reaching potential clients by sharing images or short videos. Basically, they act as a modern 24/7 visual storefront for your brand.
Section 3. Industries for visuals. So, who exactly benefits the most from all this?
Listen, not every business uses social media the exact same way, right? Aesthetically driven businesses. Think online stores, decorators, clothing manufacturers, specialty bakers. They absolutely thrive here. Why? Because their product is inherently visual. For instance, the text mentions this small specialty baker in New Jersey called Pink Cake Box. They leverage this perfectly. They post photos of their incredibly unique, highly visual cakes to Flickr, put videos up on YouTube, and boom, they've built a massive brand presence just by showcasing what they do best.
Now, if you run a clothing store, spending all your time on LinkedIn, which is super text-heavy, very formal, and heavily focused on B2B or business-to-business networking, it's honestly not going to help you much. You need the image-heavy, super casual storefronts of Pinterest and Instagram to appeal directly to everyday consumers. Your strategy absolutely has to match both your industry and your target audience. It's like trying to sell surfboards in the snow. It just doesn't work.
Section 4. The power of photos. This is going to be your most potent weapon.
The source material makes this crystal clear with a really powerful statement. Photos are said to be the most engaging type of content on social media. And it makes sense, right? They're visually appealing, they instantly grab attention, and they completely bypass the need for reading. Plus, with modern smartphone technology, literally anyone can easily create high-resolution photos today. It totally levels the playing field for small businesses.
But, and this is a big but, it's not just about snapping a quick, boring picture of a product on a blank white background. You have to convey a story. If you sell accessories, don't just post a picture of the item itself. Get a model to wear it, suggest how to combine it with different outfits, and tell a compelling story. Give your audience a real vision of how this product actually fits into their everyday lives.
A really great example of this storytelling is found on platforms like Flickr. The source text advises that Flickr is best used to tell your company's story rather than just doing direct, in-your-face advertising. It is definitely not the place for stiff, awkward corporate headshots of the board of directors. Instead, think of it as a massive public archive. A candy company could share cool behind-the-scenes factory tours, or a local sports team could show off rich historical photos. It's all about the narrative.
Section 5. Engaging with short videos. Let's talk about these highly engaging formats.
When it comes to video online, shorter is almost always better. Let's be real. People are not going to sit through a 10-minute corporate drone video. So you should focus your efforts on 3 highly engaging formats. First, review videos, which are fantastic for demonstrating features when you launch a new product. Then, tutorial videos, which act as highly shared, step-by-step how-to guides. And finally, entertaining videos, and wow, those are the ones with real viral potential.
Speaking of pure entertainment, a perfect example is Blendtec. Get this, a relatively unknown company selling $400 blenders actually managed to outsmart massive global giants with just a camera and some random household items. They didn't go out and buy multi-million-dollar TV ads. Nope. Instead, they created the Will It Blend viral video campaign on YouTube, where they literally just blended everyday objects. We're talking glow sticks, Rubik's Cubes, and even iPhones. It was incredibly entertaining, and it garnered them over 100 million views and a staggering amount of buzz.
Section 6. Strategies for Visual Success. Let's look at an actionable blueprint.
Okay, here is your blueprint. If you follow this 4-step strategy, you can efficiently build a really powerful brand presence without needing a massive marketing budget. Step 1. Stocktake your existing visual assets. Remember DAO, you probably have material ready to go right now. Step 2. Choose your platforms wisely based on your specific industry. Use Instagram and Pinterest for B2C or business-to-consumer visual storefronts. Step 3. Tell a visual story rather than just loudly pitching products. And Step 4. Use creative, non-aggressive calls to action. So, for example, maybe place a subtle search term at the end of a video instead of screaming a website URL at the viewer.
So the absolutely crucial point to remember across all these visual networks is this. Audiences are highly sensitive to aggressive product pitches. The source material warns that if the community senses an overly commercial bent, they will react strongly and not in a good way. Your content must deliver actual value, humor, or aesthetic pleasure first. You've got to be interesting and inspirational before you ever ask for a sale.
As we wrap up today's explainer, I really want to leave you with this final thought. Take a look at your own business, look at the assets you already have sitting right on your hard drive, and ask yourself, what story will your next photo tell? How can you translate your unique value into a single, captivating image or short video today? Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope this helps you master your own visual network strategy. Get out there and start creating.